What is up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo Butler. Groovy Feet, I see you in. Boy, look, you don't be playing, do you? You be like, nah, I gotta be up in here. I gotta be up in here. I'm in here. Groovy Feet, what's going on, brother? Thank you so much for joining me. I know I didn't come to y'all with a live last night. I did. You're like, Theo, why didn't you come with a live last night? Can't necessarily say I was necessarily feeling it. A lot going on. It's a lot going on in comic book land. It's a lot going on in superhero land. Despite the contrary. No, for real. Despite the contrary. So, y'all already know how we get down. Kamoyo, the Black Panther fan group president, is in the building. Before we go down, like, share, subscribe, and everything, y'all know we get down. What made me want to do a video? Because y'all, Kamoyo say I come do a video anytime I feel like it. I don't. Okay, that's true. So, what made me do this video? Now, mind you, I didn't think I was gonna do it. I did not think I was gonna do it. I didn't. I didn't. I talk superhero fatigue ad nauseum. I have. But what got me to do this video, and I'm gonna go ahead because I believe giving everybody their props. I was minding my own John Brown business. Y'all know how I be doing. I be trying to do stuff, watch stuff to keep myself entertained, in the know. And I came across this video from this young brother on YouTube. I'm gonna put the video up there and everything. And he said something, and it got me to thinking about how many times we've heard this phrase and had it used. And I know I probably didn't broke it down, but we gonna see if we can do it again. Shout out to all those that understand this ain't what this is. And what am I talking about? Superhero fatigue. I'm talking about superhero fatigue. I'm talking about superhero fatigue. So this young man, notice I said young, because he is. This young man, he went on to talk about superhero fatigue, and the way he was getting ready to talk about it, he was getting ready to talk about it like it was a real thing. It made me think, how do you tell people you don't read comic books without telling people you don't read comic books? You say superhero fatigue. That's what you say, because that's associated with you tired of seeing it in the movie theater. That's exactly what that's tied up to. The superhero movie industry has tried to supplant, replace, and you can just listen to their verbiage. It was 1999, 99, now it's the 616. You can see where the movie industry, superhero wise, is trying to supplant the comic book industry as the #1 superhero outlet. That's what they're trying to do. And that's exactly what the insinuation is. Every time somebody say it's superhero fatigue, what they're telling you is, shout out to Pam Entertainment. I love the way she said this. I want to say about when I'm gonna say she said about a month and a half ago on her channel. You have to listen to what people say to understand what they're truly saying. What person that keep talking about superhero fatigue brag about comic books? I'll wait. What person who believes there is such a thing as superhero fatigue talks to you about comic books? I'll wait. Matter of fact, watch this. You know how people say believe in Marvel, give them a chance to reboot and everything like that. Have you ever heard, and I like this word right here, articulate. Have you ever heard Kevin Feige and or Nate Moore and or Victoria Alonso and or Bob Chapek and or Bob Iger ever articulate any comic book storyline? What, like, no, for real, what's their favorite storyline? What's their favorite comic book story? Anybody can say something about, oh, that's my favorite character. You just need to go with the wind. Whatever direction the wind blow in, you can say that's your favorite comic book character. If you say Spider-Man, ain't nobody finna go back and forth with you. If you say Superman, ain't nobody finna go back and forth with you. If you say Batman, ain't nobody finna go back and forth with you. But you know what? You don't have to read comics to tell anybody that's your favorite superhero. No, they're just gonna go along with it because those names are popular. But see, you gotta know something to be a Black Panther fan. There's some good coffee. It really, really is. You gotta know something to be a Miles Morales fan. Yeah. You just can't come out there talking about what you didn't see Into the Spider-Verse. You gotta be a John Stewart fan, i.e. a Green Lantern fan. Because there's quite a few people going off of that nonsense that Ryan was in, right? And they really not understanding Green Lantern mythos. They not going back any further than, what's the brother name? Because he's a talented brother over there at DC. I want to make sure I shout his name out. Caucasian brother. Good God Almighty, I'm forgetting his name. But y'all know Jeff Johns. Yeah, some folks ain't went past Jeff Johns. Swear they know everything about Green Lantern. No. You're a movie fan. You're a movie fan. You're a movie fan. And let me just, I'm gonna do it like this so y'all understand what I mean when I say this. You a movie fan. Them a lot of superheroes right there. You a movie fan. You a movie fan. I'm turning the camera around. You a movie fan. Now let me do this. You a movie fan. You are a movie fan. This any of this look like superhero fatigue, y'all? This look like superhero fatigue, y'all. Y'all let me know when this look like superhero fatigue. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know when it start looking like superhero fatigue. Ain't Hasbro is literally in the action figure business. What they make? Superhero action figure. Well, what Todd McFarlane doing? Superhero action figure. Greg Burnham, what did he write? Superhero comic book. Okay. What did old boy write? Because this a brother. This a brother now. Now you gonna be hard pressed to tell me superheroes ain't selling, and it's Black folks as independent comic book writers. Black folk, which is crazy because it's that brother was a young Black male, young king. How we having superhero fatigue when you got writers like Greg Burnham out there? That's a Black writer, superhero writer. How is he able to maintain a lifestyle if there's superhero fatigue? Because if anybody's gonna feel it, it's gonna be the Black comic book writer. He got it. Well, Kevin Graveau, he out there. That's a Black comic book writer, and I don't know how he making it do what it do if it's superhero fatigue, right? Because what's the superhero we probably comic book we're not gonna buy? The Black comic book character. Because we understand, we accept it, it's the truth. The number one demographic when it comes to reading about superheroes is the European male. There's no shame in that. But the Black male making money in it. And it's superhero fatigue. Y'all remember when I say it pays to touch these IPs in more than one fashion? Okay, well, Big Bad Toy Store, they have sales on action figures every day. Superhero fatigue. eBay, they sell superheroes secondhand, all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Superhero fatigue. Metaverse Customs, that's a business owner. Yes, brother owns his own business up there in Canada. Head sculpts, upper torsos for action figures. Superhero fatigue. He ain't working a regular 9 to 5. Superhero fatigue. Okay, well, this channel, this is a full-time channel dedicated to superheroes. Folks tune in. The channel is growing. Superhero fatigue. It's people, brothers, that have YouTube channels talking comic books. 7,000 subscribers. Over that. Superhero fatigue. You know I ain't do no live last night. This how far I'm behind. That stack get bigger every Wednesday. Superhero fatigue? No, it's not superhero fatigue. We tired of your badass movies. Ain't got nothing to do with the superheroes. You got everything to do with the damn studio. You got everything to do with the writer. You know what you keep doing? You don't respect the source material. And it's evident every time y'all say something stupid like and saying it's superhero fatigue, that is the right way to say, I don't read comics without coming out saying I don't read comics. Because comics come out, watch this. If you're a DC fan, comics, that is, you know the DC comics come out every Tuesday. If you're a Marvel Comics fan, you know the Marvel Comics come out every Wednesday. And depending on which superhero you like, regardless of who make the comic, you there, whether it's every Tuesday or every Wednesday, faithfully. You know what that is? That's part of your budget. See, you got your light bill, utility bill, rent, mortgage, car note, cell phone bill, right. And mind you, this is what comic book fans, this is how they look at their comic books. That's a bill. Let me say that one time. That's a bill. It's a monthly bill. It is. It's right there with things that we have to do. I gotta put food in the house. I gotta make sure my lights on. I gotta make sure my car note paid for. I gotta make sure either my rent or my mortgage is covered, and I gotta pick up my comics every week. You will have with some brothers, some men, the comic books override the damn haircut. When the last time you seen a nerd look like he belonged on the cover of GQ magazine? No. For real. When the last time you seen a nerd look sexy flexy? I'm wait. No. For real. And I don't want to not talk about my women, but when was the last time you seen a female nerd that was out there looking like she belonged either as a Victoria's Secrets model or whether she looked like how can I put this? A fashion model, a runway model. When last time you see? You don't. We not the fashion place, right? We not. Know why? We got comic books to get. Ain't nobody got time to be paying $1,000 for no damn suit. I got comic books over here I got to keep up with. Ain't nobody got time to be paying what a haircut is $30 or $40 every time you go. If you go every damn week, that's damn near $200. I got comic books to get. You show me a nerd, right? I'll show you a nerd that invested in self-hygiene products, i.e. they got their own pair of clippers. She got her own curling iron. She ain't got to go nowhere. I'm gonna keep up with these notes because y'all ain't got to be rocking with me like y'all doing today. They can be tired by themselves. People must stop speaking for us comic fans now. But come on, Buck. Come on, Buck. You said something then. Buck. You said something. You said something then, Buck. You said something. What's going on, Big Ronnie? What's going on? We in here. Master Geek, Buckmeister, y'all give it up. Juju, my fellow New Yorker, my fellow Devil Dog, y'all give it up to him as well. I ain't tired. You ain't. I don't be understanding like superhero T just BS that the movie studios wanted people to believe so they can make excuses for their bad products that they put out on the boy. Look here, but you said that. You said that. Like I said, superhero fatigue. Superhero fatigue. Okay. It was suggested that I watch Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. I didn't want to. Superhero fatigue had nothing to do with why I did not want that movie, want to watch the movie. You would think that me not wanting to watch the movies, I was just sick and tired of damn watching superhero movies. No, that wasn't what that was. I was sick and tired of watching bad movies. Well, that was a bad script. Okay, my wife didn't watch it. A movie that appealed to women, my wife did not watch. Still 38 hot to this day about that movie. You know what? My wife doesn't feel like, I want to make sure I say this the right way. My wife does not feel like a man is the worst damn thing on the face of the damn earth. My wife does not walk around with that simple mindedness. She doesn't need a man for anything. No different than I don't walk around with that simple mindedness. I don't need a woman for nothing. Ain't we both here? That said, I've told y'all before, and I said it once, I said it again. My wife gives me a lot of confidence to come forth and do these videos, as does the Rock With Me Nation. Didn't we see my wife here? What superhero fatigue is my wife suffering from? Did y'all see my wife's face light up when she looked at this angel action figure? Well, that's a female. If anybody was gonna be tired, because do y'all know how much I talk about superheroes in the house? If anybody was gonna be suffering from superhero fatigue, it would be my wife. Just look at the damn room. Like this ain't this. What is we doing? If anybody was gonna be suffering, nope. Not at all. Ain't she got an action figure up there? My wife got her own action figure. Superhero fatigue. Oh, well, guess what? Well, if you suffer from superhero fatigue, you're not reading Ultimate Black Panther. If you suffering from superhero fatigue, you're not reading Blade, both of which are being written very well by Mr. Brian Hill. You don't know nothing about that. And I ain't been explaining it to you. I'm not. You don't know nothing about doctor. You don't even know Eve Ewing is a doctor. You don't know that. But you don't even know she writing Black Panther. Supposedly your favorite character, because you suffer from superhero fatigue. You ain't been back to the movie theater since Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and you never gave two damns about a comic book, so you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about Mysterio. You don't know nothing about Mysterio. You don't even know what that is. You think I just messed up a damn word. You know why? Because your ass is suffering from superhero fatigue, i.e. you tired of seeing bad movies, bad superhero movies. You tired of spending your hard-earned money, $15, $20, $30, $40, $50, just to get something bad. Us comic book fans, it's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference. Comic book fans, we don't even understand what that word means. Superhero fatigue, what's that? What is that? Action figure collectors. What the hell is superhero fatigue? What's watch this. You say superhero fatigue. Do you know how old this Hawkeye action figure is? Do you know? This when Hasbro first came on the fade, they took the contract over from Toy Biz. This from the Rocket Raccoon Bathway. Do you know how old this Hawkeye action figure is? Do you? Well, let's just say if superhero fatigue, and this Hawkeye action figure is one of the more expensive Hawkeye action figures. Yeah. And he's showing up all over the place. Makari. Now, why would they have, if folks was tired of superheroes, why would he be showing up on eBay and Makari? More than the price point. Like, he ain't 24 nothing. And that's the price of a regular action figure. 24 nothing. He not 24 nothing. You ain't paying that change if you tired of superheroes. Superhero fatigue. They Hasbro just dropped this action figure. Well, how is you buying this one, Hawkeye, and this one, Hawkeye? You tired of superheroes? That don't make no damn sense. Why is Hasbro even making superhero action figures if folks suffering from superhero fatigue? That don't make no damn sense. Why are Marvel Comics and DC Comics still putting out comic books? Watch this. And they're making money. They're making money. They might not be making as much money as they want to. They're not operating in a deficit. Why is that? Why are they not operating in the deficit if it's superhero fatigue? That just make no damn sense. It don't make no damn sense. I'm just asking questions. Every time you make a side point about a character, a comic book, there's always some random clown popping up to debate you for no reason. And watch this, Kamoyo. It take two people to debate, and I don't even you seen my lack of presence on social media. It's because I'm starting to understand certain things. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. I know what I know. I ain't got to prove it to nobody. I know what I've done. And I just go back and I sit back and I say to myself, you know what? The numbers might not be where I would like them to be. The knowledge, though, folks can't do nothing about that. The dedication to the craft, to the comics, to the characters, that can't even be debated. I'm just looking like this. At some point in time, everybody else will catch up. That's honestly the way I look at it. At some point in time, everybody else will catch up. Just like at some point in time, critical thinking people will start to realize it's not superhero fatigue. It's not. I don't and I will say this, take it forward. Be good with it. I like for my people to know what they're talking about. Young, old, male, female, dark-skinned, light-skinned, heterosexual, LGBTQ+. I like for my folks to know what they're talking about. To all my brothers and sisters out there, don't use that word superhero fatigue no more. Anybody tell you something about superhero fatigue, not just myself, it's quite a few YouTubers that talk superheroes 7 days a week. You just need to go to your YouTube and pull up a video. Somebody say something to you about superhero fatigue, your friend or whatever, take them to Target, Walmart, walk their happy ass right down the action figure aisle and pull out an action figure. Say, you say superhero fatigue? Your friend say something to you about superhero fatigue. Use your cell phone, your smart device. Google the nearest comic book store near you. Take your friend, put them in your vehicle on the passenger side, drive they happy behind to the comic book store, either Tuesday or Wednesday, and have them ask the comic book owner some questions. As in, when you get comic books in, what's your best-selling comic book? So we not looking like fools out here in the streets. So we not looking like fools out here in the streets because they'll use us. They'll use those of us that do know. Those of us that don't know and pit us together. Meanwhile, we don't get what we get like everybody else get. For instance, those that actually know Black Panther, the history of Wakanda, vice those who tell folks they don't. Well, those that told folks they know, they either fence riders or they don't believe in recasting T'Challa. Those that do know, they don't ride the fence. Those that do know, been researching with the character, been rocking with the character, they say 10 toes down. No, recast the character. That's the difference. It's always been the difference. It's a fundamental difference. See, everybody don't care for what you care about, and that's just what that is. Everybody, they can say it. They can say it. They absolutely can say it, but everybody don't care for what you care about the same way you care about it. They'll tell you actions speak louder than words. Watch this. I say I love my wife. Me and you out there in the street kicking the bobo. Females walking by. Now you see me on this video tell you I love my wife. You see my wife pop up in the videos, right? Right. Now, if I never look at any of them females walking by, keep my head down to the ground, or I just keep looking at you, never let my eyes wander, I don't stop, because you know how brothers, y'all know what we do. Find female walk by, we stop. We stop talking. Conversation got to cease. Y'all know it, I ain't lying. Conversation cease. We stop till she get out of eyesight, not ear sight. We don't care if she hear us. Eyesight. Once she get out of eyesight, conversation pick back up. Well, if I do all of that, y'all gonna look at me like, man, Theo ain't real. Theo ain't real. Theo just be talking. That's what y'all gonna say. And y'all would be well within y'all rights to say it. That's no different than the person that tells you that's their favorite character, but don't act like that's their favorite character. See, my wife is my wife. I act like that's my wife. I act like I'm married, whether she with me or not. She ain't got to be with me. Well, I don't need a movie to come out for me to enjoy superheroes. I don't even need the movie to be done right for me to enjoy superhero. I didn't need Black Panther 2 to be written right for T'Challa to remain my favorite character. I didn't need Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, to be acted right for all of Wakanda to still have my interest. I didn't need, in essence, I didn't need the movie. The movie didn't deter me from buying Black Panther merch. The movie didn't prevent me from purchasing Black Panther comic books. The movie was just one and done. The movie really just made me feel like, okay, well, you don't give, this a black character, a black male character, you don't give two damns about me as a black male. That's what everybody said. While somebody white can have their character, I can't have mine. And you're going to come up with a plethora of stupid ass I'm sorry, because you didn't have a reason. You're going to come up with a plethora of stupid ass excuses for why I can't have my character. Well, you know what? As a comic book fan, I still had my character. I got him twice. I got him twice. We're going to keep up with these notes, though. Thank y'all so much for rocking with your boy. This special. Y'all make sure y'all got y'all notifications on. I believe my brother D Real is coming to y'all tonight at either 9 or 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So y'all make sure y'all got those notifications on. Hey, Mr. Theo, I don't even get my hair cut anymore. We're just tired of these trash movies and lack of positive black males. This is when you need somebody from CBR. This is when you need somebody from Inside the Magic. This is when you need somebody from Yahoo News. This is when you need somebody from and maybe, and I'm saying it, needs to interview comic book fans, E-Man Reviews, because these are the people that folks are watching. Maybe John Campion needs to talk to comic book fans, because once again, these are the people that folks are watching. Talk to comic book fans, not movie fans. See, don't spread the propaganda. Talk to comic book fans who invest in comic books weekly so that you can have an honest conversation, get some honest back and forth in regard to whether or not superhero fatigue is a real thing. Because you never know. Maybe you shouldn't even be using the word. Maybe you shouldn't be using the phrase superhero fatigue when you know there is no such thing. Maybe you will stop using the word superhero fatigue when you realize there is no such thing. Maybe. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. She was too cheesed up, man. That's awesome. Yeah, man. Listen, I listen. It was good. I love having a part of that, and I think it would go a long way. And I'm detouring a little bit. I think it will go a long way for our women, black women, black girls, to have more women, more sisters like my wife, Grand Madam Tarot, Miss Keita, BC, taking that lead, because it don't always have to be me. Now I know I've seen videos where you have a female host and a male host, but I don't always have to be there. I don't always have to be there. I don't. There are knowledgeable black women in the game when it comes to superheroes that can let our sisters know, hey, you can do this, you can be a part of this. So I'm loving that and everything like that. The fact that she was able to do it, first wanted to do it because I have been trying to get my wife on camera. I have, but she feels some type of way. My wife, she's beautiful to me. So she like, nah, I got to make sure I'm good before I get in front of the camera. But I believe we do need more of that. And I'll go ahead and extend the invitation because I believe in building bridges. Any sister that's interested in talking about comic books, Black Panther, action figures, whatever, holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. So let me keep up with these notes. Mr. Smith, my mentor, is in the building. What's going on? These things is official. Rock with me nation moderator is in the building. It is always official whenever he's in the building. We tired of bad mood. That's all it is. That's all it is. Well, if I bought Flashpoint, the comics, the comic book series, and I bought Flashpoint, the animated movie, bought, not downloaded, not copied, bought, purchased, spent some money on. Well, it's safe to say that I liked it. If I bought the comic books, right, issue 1, because I think it was a 5-issue series, I bought issue 1. Well, issue 1 was good enough for me to buy issue 2. Issues 1 and 2 were good enough for me to buy issue 3. Well, this series was good enough in and of itself, along with the trailers from the animated movie, for me to purchase the animated movie. You know what wasn't good enough? Based on the trailers, for me to buy a ticket, the live action representation. That was horrible. That was trash. Now, you know what I found interesting about that? There were quite a few movie reviewers that had never read the Flashpoint story. They may or may not have seen the cartoon, but see, the cartoon is based on the comic book. The comic book is not based on the cartoon. The cartoon is based on the comic book. The movie is based on the comic book. The comic book is not based on the movie. The movie is based on the comic book. Well, every comic book fan knew the animated movie was good. Every comic book fan could tell the animated movie was going to be good. just like every comic book fan could tell based on the trailers, that movie, Flashpoint, live action, whether they like Ezra Miller or not, was going to be hot trash. You know who didn't get the memo? The movie fan. You know who got suckered? The movie fan. And do you know how the movie fan got suckered? They didn't have any source material to base the trailers off of. No memory of the source material to base the trailer off of. And do you know what quite a few movie reviewers did? Since they did not even read Flashpoint, shout out to my brother D-Real, because if you did not read Flashpoint, there's no excuse for that. The same thing that I do with Marvel Unlimited is the same thing you can do with DC Universe. Download that damn app and read every comic book story that's out there. Yeah, it's available. Some of us have to do it, some of us don't. But what did the movie reviewers tell you to do? They told you to go see it. What'd you do? Go see it. Well, what them same movie reviewers, let me say this one more time. Them same movie reviewers were the ones who told you to get excited for Black Panther 2. And do you know why? Because they didn't have the comic book knowledge to compare the trailers to. Thus, they're not comic book fans. Thus, comic book fans will never be the ones to suffer from superhero fatigue. We're not even wired that way. No. Because once we go to the comic book store and we get our comic books, right? This is for those of us that don't even review comics. We probably gonna get about 3-4 comics. We gonna consume them that same damn day. That same damn day, they gonna get consumed. You know what? We're not reading comics. We're taking a break. We're not reading comics again till next week, unless we pick up our older comics. And we got them. We keep them. We can refer back to them. See, when you getting that BS movie that you paid $20 to $30 to $40 for, the comic book fan will keep that money in their pockets, go downstairs to their basement, go upstairs to their attic, or go either to their man cave or their she shed, break out comics from back in the day, story arcs, if you will, and put a smile on their face while you complain about the latest trash that Warner Brothers or Marvel Studios has given to you. And it's going to be trash because even as we look at it today, Bob Iger and those that are willing to support him are still talking superhero fatigue. You know what you never hear them use? And you never heard Kevin Feige use it. You've never heard Nate Moore. You've never heard anybody. And you need to think about what I'm getting ready to say because you've never heard them say it. When was the last time, if ever, you heard somebody at Marvel Studios use the word source material? As in they respect it and honor it. I think it's safe to say we talk about source material over here way more than they do. But keeping the party rolling, because I want to do that. We just fatigue, no such thing. If products are actually good, absolutely. T'Challa made $1 billion and people want to talk about superhero fatigue. Like what? Listen, I don't know what they talking about when they say superhero fatigue. I got a lot of Black Panther stuff over here, so clearly I ain't tired of Black Panther. I ain't got no issues with women because I got a bunch of damn Dora Milaje. I said damn because it's a whole bunch of them. I even got my Midnight Angel. So clearly I even got my custom shooty. So I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell they talking about. I don't. Dora hand. It's too much black. You know what? I started to say it's too much. I don't know if I could ever say it's too much Black Panther stuff. But when, where, how, what, who? I don't know what they're talking about. Not speaking English to me. Did y'all pick this up? Did y'all pick this up? I know what some of y'all here for. I know some of y'all, yeah, because Theo and your wife loves X-Men. Man, listen. Y'all have no idea. Like, can we talk about it real quick? Y'all don't know. They don't know. They don't. Meet me in the bedroom. You be acting like, never mind. Y'all have no idea. I tell y'all, because y'all really don't know. No, this was really my action figure collection. I promise you, it was not supposed to leave Wakanda. I'm telling you, I wasn't effing with nobody else. If you wasn't friends with T'Challa, if y'all wasn't kicking the bobo, I wasn't effing with you. The only action figures I planned on getting, everything Wakanda related, so you know I had to get the Fantastic Four. That was gonna be it. I wasn't going nowhere else. I'm telling you. I was good. I looked at my money, I said, oh, and I was good with my decision for a reason. I was like, if you get one X-Men, you get one. Because what mutant ain't an X-Men? Thank you, Jerry Duggins. Thank y'all for this whole House of X, Rise of X, Fall of X. Because who in the hell ain't on the X-Men team right now? Sabretooth, that's it. You get one, you got to get them all. I don't. X-Force, they've all been X-Men. It don't matter. New Mutants, they've all been. You get one. I didn't want to do that. My wife didn't care. Kevin from Fan Plastic Toys, Aaron the Big Word Brinkley, X-Men action figures started popping up in the house. And I was like, golly. My wife is an X-Men fan, but she don't know what I know about X-Men. She an X-Men fan. Like, she ain't really X-Men, the cartoon, the movies. That's where she came in at. See me? Comic book knowledge. So I'm sitting up here like, we really got to do the X-Men? Yeah. She not understanding. And every time a mutant walk into the house, mind you, she don't know comics like that, but she know these damn characters. So clearly X-Men, the animated series, had a lot of damn mutants pop up on that damn cartoon. Because every time a mutant walk up in the house, she get excited. I be like, God. I show her one. Oh, we got to get them. How you know who that is? I ain't been telling you for a reason. So, and I didn't want to. I tried to stay away from the Avengers because damn near every superhero in Marvel Comics, even the X-Men, are members of the Avengers. Right. I tried to stay away. Nope. Aaron the Big Word Brinkley wasn't hearing that. Kevin from Fan Plastic Toys wasn't hearing that. And I low-key, to a degree, suffer from ADHD. So it kicked in. It kicked in. So that's why we at where we at right now, in regards to action figures. So yeah. But did y'all like Ultimate Black Panther? Can we talk about it real quick? I only have fatigue for the same stupid stories that have been told since before I was born. Look at Halo. They killed off the brother in order for Master Chief's character to grow. That's a staple of every Hollywood story. Kill off the black character, the white character feels bad. So now that's their call to action. I'm so sick and tired of that. Anyway, Black speaking, you said some similar stories, right? Now I like this. Now I'm gonna tell y'all I like this. I'm telling y'all I like this. I like it. Why am I telling y'all I like it? Because Moon Knight, Ra, Khonshu, it's an invading force, right? Right. You like it? Okay. And somebody selling out Wakanda. You like it? Yeah. You bragging, braggadocious. You excited. Shout out once again to Miss Pam, Entertainment TV. Now you got to be careful about what you're saying. They also killed off the Admiral, another black man. What up, Mr. Ray Smith? I stopped watching John Kemper after he said he was. Listen, he said he's grandfather. I just think he ain't taking care of his grandchild like he's supposed to. What's going on, Diabolical? Let me, you know what? Let me do this because y'all saw me squint just then. Ain't got no business squint. We're gonna keep up with these notes. That's why animated adaptations. Listen, come on, your kid. The nerve of taking the comics we enjoying using them to create something disrespectful of the source material, then trash it and discard it and blame the fan base for your failure. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Hashtag source material. Absolutely. Not since phase one does Feige speak. Make sure I keep this. Not since phase one. Feige did speak on source material. Our comic fans, they needed our support. After he was given emergency powers like Palatine, he dissolved the Senate Comic Story Group. You know, put some respect on the source material. Yes, sir. Fast diabolical. Source material comic book fan. So, Ultimate Black Panther. Did you read it? Did you buy it? I liked it. I did. But, and I'm saying but, it's not a bad but. It's just a but. Like I said, and this is one of the reasons why I don't have anything to say on social media. I just kind of like stay where I'm at. So, Khonshu and Raw, right? Moon Knight, disciples of Moon Knight, if you will. They've attacked Wakanda. They have. Got a reason for it. So this isn't a rebellion. No, Wakanda's under attack. Wakanda's been under attack before. Reginald Hutland, Claw, the Armless Tiger, the Red Skull. This ain't the first time Wakanda been under attack. It's not even the second time, actually. Victor Von Doom, Deadliest of the Species, Power, Doom War. Oh, you say they got a traitor in Wakanda? That's not the first time that's happened either. That's not the first time. I said when I read the first issue, I said that it was something I had before, just a different recipe. Didn't take away from the story in and of itself. Well, you're saying a lot if you think you haven't gotten this before, because you've gotten this before. So T'Challa's trouble. Okay, well, when is he not? No. I don't want to do it like that. Okay, issue 1. I'm gonna say issue 2. The very first page, he's troubled. Okay, well, when has it that T'Challa is troubled in damn near every comic book we read about him? He is. That, you know that. He's questioning his next move in damn near every comic. We know that. Ain't we read you see, he wasn't questioning his moves in Eve Ewing's run. So people had so much to say. Okay, well, what is he doing right here? Very first few pages, he's questioning himself. Shout out to the artwork and everything like that. Love the artwork. In regards to, I want to make sure, Stefano Caselli, great artwork. I'm loving what you're doing with the women, especially their hair designs. Hey, listen, action figure companies, if you need somebody that can help y'all with hairstyles, sisters and everything like that, y'all come holler at my brother Stefano Caselli. He seems to know what he's doing and everything like that. So we get a great breakdown. Okoye, she lets him know, hey, folks scared of you. You didn't basically implemented martial law. That's essentially what he's done. Whether rightfully, wrongfully so, he felt like he needed to do it. She tells him, he says he got to go meet up with the spiritual people. This is what I'm saying. He's going to go meet up with them. This is Brian Hill's version of the Dajaya. Instead of him going into the Dajaya to speak to his ancestors, no, what he's doing is he's actually speaking to the Vodou Khan priestess, Matron Imala. Now, if you read the excerpts, the preface, the advertisements, I believe this to be a 4-issue series. We already know who's betraying Wakanda, right? Or at the very least, that's what we've been led to believe by the solicits. We also know that Eric Killmonger and Aurora Monroe play an integral part in this story. So when you get to this page here where Matron and Mala tells him, a woman of light will come to you. She is around you now. Why wouldn't I think that was rural? Like, and it's one of those things where I wish it wasn't, because I like plot twists. I don't, the stories going the way that you expect the stories to go, they get stale real quick. No, as a reader, you want to be challenged. Well, we get this part here where Matron Mala tells him the woman of light. Yes, we assume that to be Aurora. She says the woman of light is going to bear him a child. Of course, he's with Okoye, so it's nice. The thought behind it is nice, but for issues, I don't think we're going to get to see the child come into the world, right? Right. Anyway, he talks to Matron Mala. She tells him basically that he needs to be wary. The way he's going to overcome Khonshu Ra is the woman of light. We go over to the next page. We see the outside perimeter of Wakanda, and we see the Dora Milaje battling the forces of Khonshu and Ra. Grand Madam, a spiritual advisor in the building. That's what I'm talking about. I get excited. I'm digging it so far. Yeah, he handling this business. So will Ultimate Okoye turn villain? I do not believe she's the villain. I believe what the solicitors have said is Shorty. That's what the solicitors have said. So must be something in the wine and pasta, LOL. I noticed most Italian comic artists are on point. Listen, he making it do what it do. So we go to the next page, and we have the Dora Milaje on the outside perimeter of Wakanda, battling the forces of Khonshu and Ra. What's wrong with the Hattusaraze? Y'all not like them? I'm just asking a question. I think it's a fair question. You don't like them? Mr. Hill, you don't like the Hattusaraze, or you've been given orders not to use the Hattusaraze? And I'm asking questions because I'm looking at a lot of black men recently. You low key don't. I'm not trying to be funny, but I like the Hattusaraze for the same reason I like the Dora Milaje. I like what it stands for. Black men uniting together, differences aside, because the Hattusaraze, just like the Dora Milaje, they all come from different tribes, but they're coming together to defend Wakanda. Y'all don't see no value in that. And when I say y'all, I'm talking to Brian Hill. You don't see no value? Nate Moore, Ryan Coogler, Kevin Feige, John Ridley. You don't see no value? None? Reginald Hudlin, no value. I'm asking questions because you're the black men. Uplifting the queens, absolutely. I salute that all day, every damn day. But I don't have to downgrade myself to uplift a black woman. I just need to be mindful. Honestly, if I take her with me everywhere I damn go, hand in hand, side by side, I ain't got to push the damn agenda. I do not have to push an agenda. When you see me, you see her. When you see her, you see me. I'm looking at this page, no disrespect. I got a whole bunch of black women fighting men. Imagery. What are we saying? Clarissa Shields, a woman can fight a man? Stop saying that. Stop pushing that. Stop insinuating that, because that image don't look right. If a man says to himself, I do not see the female standing in front of me, all I see is a man standing in front of me, and he hit her like she's a dude. Y'all pushing the wrong narrative. The wrong narrative. It's not to say some women can't beat men, but why is this what we're consistently doing? Because see, bro, I like it. I like it. I like your storytelling. But this nonsense of constantly wanting to throw a black woman up in the face of a man to be physically aggressive, stop. Stop. You're not even getting the damn story right. This ain't Themyscira. This is Wakanda. You keep wanting to tell Themyscira's story in Wakanda. This is not Themyscira. This is not Diana Prince's story. This is T'Challa and Shuri's story. This is T'Chaka and Queen Mother Ramunda's story. This is T'Chaka and Queen Nahanda's story. This ain't it. I'm sorry, Inyami, his wife. This is not Themyscira. This ain't one gender over the other. This ain't what this is. And y'all keep putting it out there. I don't know who you answering to. I don't know what orders you following. This ain't it. And I know quite a few people was excited on Twitter to get the comic book. I'm a comic book fan. I'm dated. I didn't just get into this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. This is a problem. And I'm going to call it for what it is. That said, the artwork is beautiful. You know, the artwork is beautiful. Some of these new brothers is sketch. Give us the hot tooth. I don't even know what to tell you, because I'm sitting up here like this. Hasbro done gave me the hot tooth that I say, that, you know what? That's crazy. Hasbro went and got that money. And Hasbro still got the hot tooth that I say out there. Tell me everything I need to know. I want all of Wakanda. I don't want some of it. I want all of it. So we get the shorty. T'Challa got a mech suit. That's not out of the realm of believability. If you collect action figures, you've been buying Black Panther merch, this ain't a surprise. So he got it. He make it do what it do. T'Challa come down, put hands on folks. That's a nice costume, by the way. Hasbro. I feel like I got to keep saying this. I know we only getting 4 issues of Ultimate Black Panther. I know we only getting 10 issues of Eve Ewing's Black Panther run. So if you could, I see what y'all be doing. I'm just asking, on behalf of Recast T'Challa, on behalf of the Council of Wakanda, on behalf of the Black Panther fan group, on behalf of the Rock With Me Nation, if y'all, it's over 1,000 in the Rock With Me Nation. It's over 1,000. If y'all could take them 2 action figures, put them in a 2-pack, please and thank you. We'll go ahead and spend the money. Matter of fact, I know I'm probably, I don't think I'm overstepping my bounds, but if I am, I apologize. You can go ahead and set us up with a pre-order right now. If y'all want that 2-pack pre-order, the Eve Ewing action figure and the Brian Hill Black Panther action figure, if y'all want them and they can go ahead and set up the pre-order right now, y'all go ahead and put a please and thank you in the comment section. Please and thank you. Or give me the, they say it's high five, give me the praying hands in the comment section so Hasbro can understand we got this change out here waiting on y'all. We do. We got, it's waiting. It's waiting. It's waiting. Like you come get this money. You come get this money. Anyway, move along. You get Khonshu and Raw. They chop it up. I like this version of Khonshu and Raw. Now Brian Hill, Mr. Brian Hill, Mr. Hill. I like this version of Khonshu and Raw. This look right to me. This look right. They don't look Jewish. They don't. They don't. And they could either be considered either Egyptian, because you know Egyptians say they're not black, even though it's in Africa, or they could be considered Africans. I like this representation right here yonder of Khonshu and Raw. Mr. Hill, thank you so much for this. Thank you for just, thank you for being aware. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. It makes me feel like if you was doing something with Dr. Fate, you would make a similar decision as far as ethnicity, race go. Thank you. So Raw and Khonshu, they speaking to their person on the inside. We don't know who it is. They just mad because they like, listen, this going back to the maker. They supposed to be controlling all of Africa. Well, for them to control all of Africa, they got to control Wakanda. And Wakanda been acting like, we don't know y'all like that. So Khonshu and Raw like, no, y'all got to fall in line. T'Challa not feeling that and everything. So he calls a meeting. Got his people in the inner circle and everything. He basically let them say, listen, I don't trust nobody outside this room. It's just us in here. And Okoye kind of threw me a little curveball. She said the traitor ain't in this room. Well, the thing is, Shorty is in that room. Shorty is in that room. Okoye insists the traitor isn't in the room because the traitor wants what those inside the room have. I believe the traitor to be Shorty. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I believe she wants to wage war. She's a warmonger. If it ain't war, she ain't got no war. She ain't got nothing to do. She ain't got nothing to do. So I believe it to be. And once again, well, listen here, Mr. Caselli, this outfit you got Okoye in is lit. Like, are you studying African culture? Because if you not, bro, damn, you boy, look, Okoye look for real. And did you put some metal rings in Shorty's hair? Man, your attention to detail is nice, bro. Your attention to detail is nice. You even got the Wakanda spies here, the two brothers. Man, you making it, man, listen. I'm enjoying your artwork for real. The artwork, and let me shout out the colorists on here too, because the color is impeccable as well. David Curiel. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You killing it. Like both of y'all combined, the color, who the inker? We don't have an inker. So we got Stefano Caselli and David Carell. Y'all killing it. Like, visually speaking, this is a nice ride. This really is. Anyway, T'Challa says, I see this place tonight alone. T'Challa going, him and Shorty. Now, see, Okoye tried to tell this dude about Shorty in the first day. She did. She tried to let him say, hey, the Doras don't want to wage war. Shorty want to wage war. Now, you know, as a man, husband, you're supposed to heed your wife's advice. But he's not listening. Anyway, he and Shorty decide they're going to visit Khonshu, Raw. They're gonna pop up on him and everything like that. So he takes a Wakanda airship, get shot out the sky, signal go missing. How'd that happen? He about to get lit up. Actually, he do get lit up, but he got on his vibranium suit. He getting lit up by the forces of Khonshu and Ra. And we get that. All I'm thinking of is, let me see. What's that song? Drag rap. Remember, a rat-a-tat-tat, boom. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, Aurora to the rescue. And he says, predictably so, woman made of light. I would have liked that to not have been that. I really would have. I really would have liked for that to not have been the case. Just throw something in there different, little curveball. Because yes, she's gonna be the woman in life. But this book is going to be set up with a certain amount of predictability. If Aurora is in the comic book, she's gonna play one or two roles. She either is gonna be the person that T'Challa falls in love with, right? Or we would have to do a complete 180. But you're not just putting her in the comic book just for in a Black Panther comic book. We're not putting Aurora in a Black Panther comic book just to put her in there. That's never gonna be the case. No differently than with Eric. Okay, but what do we think Eric gonna do? No, for real. What we think Eric gonna do? If Eric and Aurora are the couple, right? And Aurora and T'Challa are the ones fated to be together, what that finna do for Eric and T'Challa's relationship? Can't be surprised. Cannot be surprised. The masculine women is an unfortunate Black trope that even Black people perpetuate. I start that. Ultimate Black Panther is an ongoing according to Brian. Okay, Libra, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's what that is. Thank you for the update, big dog. Thank you for the update. See, I love stuff like that. Brian Hill, you saying this It's ongoing. I'm rocking with you, bro. I like Black Panther content. Don't mean I can't be, what's the word I want to say? Doesn't mean I can't give constructive criticism. I don't think it does any good for me just to give criticism. I don't think that helps Black Panther writers. I definitely don't believe that helps the character. So I'm going to give constructive criticism, but I want to let you know I'm enjoying the ride. I am. I'm enjoying the ride. A football game is a football game, right? Right. You seen one, you seen them all. Don't mean you're not enjoying the next game, right? It's a new universe. You could do something a little different and interesting with the hot tubes. We got to see something. We got to see something. And honestly, and shout out to Dr. Eve Ewing, because I love the fact that she introduced M. Telly. Well, she didn't introduce him, but named him. Gave some backdrop with the Hatu Zadaze and Kavisu Ma. Maybe we might get to see that spit forward to the future. And you know what? Hey, Libro, can you get with Dr. Eve Ewing to get us an update on that? Because I really wasn't trying to have that end with issue 10. I really wasn't. And so Blade is ending at issue 10, but Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther is gonna keep going. Brian, we can't get you to do both of them. It's a new universe. Let me see here. Please and thank you. Yes, Kamoyo Kid. My assumption is in the trader is in the room also. But not Shooty. Oh, you don't think it's Shooty? Okay. We gonna see. We gonna see who you got then. Who you got Flash by Night? Who you got as the trader in the room? He's one of those artists who can draw expressive, distinct. And man, look, these Steezel, he's putting his foot up in it. He putting his foot up in it now. He making it do what it do now. Trigger Man, yes sir. That's my dog. Man, y'all listen. Trigger Man, drag rap. That's never gonna get old for me. That's never gonna get old. Please and thank you. Yeah, Brian says he can only manage 2 books at a time. So what is he? So we know Blade is coming to an end, and thank you so much for that. We know Blade is coming to an end. That's Blade 10 is gonna be it. So aside from if you got it, and if you don't mind sharing it with us, Libro, aside from Ultimate Black Panther, what other titles he gonna be writing? I think the UN and run picks up back up. I'm hoping so. Like I said, that issue 11 is sitting up there. Dr. Eve Ewing, we are fans of yours. We're hoping, at least I am, Rock With Me Nation, Black Panther fan group, Recast T'Challa, Council of Wakanda. We're hoping your run continues because we need to get our boys some stories told. So we're hoping that's what that takes up. Trader just based off a couple of things in issue 2. Okay, gotcha. Blade is supposed to be changing to Midnight Sun style team book. Look, you know what? I'm here for that. Long as it keeps the legacy number of Blade running. Like we need to keep that number running because that number is only 200 with T'Challa. It's not that much with T'Challa. Actually, Miles Morales has more legacy issues than T'Challa, which I think is reprehensible in and of itself. I'm sorry. Paying attention. Wife, kids playing in the hallway. So yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying the ride. Like Mr. Hill, don't think that's what that is. I'm not. I don't dislike the story. What I like to do is just point out how there are things from your writing that have been done before. But watch this. If I make you some spaghetti, right? It's still spaghetti. You're gonna get some spaghetti from somebody else's house. It's gonna taste a little bit different. Should, because it's a spaghetti. Well, this is your writing. This is your story. It's different. I have read it a little bit before though, but it's enough differences in here for me to enjoy the story. So that's what I'm doing. He'll sound really busy with movie show writing. I think he fits comments in when he can for the love. Okay. Well, you know what? If he's doing it for the love of it, I would rather have that than somebody doing it because they're getting paid. I can actually get the sense from his writing as well as from the artwork that everybody is locked in and they are enjoying what they're doing. Makes the comic book even more enjoyable to me. So I'm in it to win it. Definitely looking forward to issue 3. I'll be bringing that to y'all. Also, if y'all enjoy this, because I ain't gonna lie, and maybe I'm the one that I need to be talking to. I actually enjoy doing comic book reviews more so like this than doing it with the than doing it the other way. It allows me to interact more so with those who read the comics. I understand that I'm not necessarily having the pictures in regards to when I do the comic book reviews like I do other things. But like I said, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the comic book reviews. If you want me to do more with the pictures, or if you would like to see some this way and some the other way, let me know. Or if you find this style where we talk about the comic books, and we don't necessarily need the pictures, y'all let me know, and we can keep doing it that way. Because I ain't gonna lie, if I, and my brother D-Real has talked about it, if I don't have to edit comic book reviews and I can come to y'all and just talk about the comics that I've read, we could knock out quite a few comic book reviews, and you just need to have your notifications on and everything like that. But we could. We absolutely could, because it ain't like I ain't read them. It ain't like I done read them. And let me let y'all know where I'm at right now, so y'all will understand what I'm talking about. So as it stands right now, now this is me, Rock With Me Nation, Recast T'Challa, Black Panther fan group. Dead X-Men issues 1 through 3. I done read them all. Resurrection of Magneto, issues 1 and 2. That's all they got. I done read it. Fall of the House of X, issues 1 through 3. I done read them all. I done read them all. Green Lantern, issue 6, War Journal, read it. Rise of the Powers of X, issues 1 through 2, read it. Luke Cage, Gang War, read it. Wesley Snipes, Exile, issue 4, read it. Spider-Punk, read it. Rise of the Powers of X, issue 1, read it. So they being read. I don't want anybody thinking they not being read. No, they being read, they being consumed, and now we can add Black Panther 2 to that as well. So they're being consumed, and I would love to talk to y'all about the comics. I really would. Y'all let me know what y'all prefer. We can go ahead and get into this Blood Hunt Diaries. I cannot wait to check that out. Just to let y'all know. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring this out because I want y'all to see what we got in store for Blood Hunt. Shout out to Fallout Comics, because they have been on top of their 6 in regards to this stuff. This is the stuff that we're getting right here in regards. We got Blood Hunt Diaries, Blood Hunt 1. These are free, by the way, from the comic store. Blood Hunt 1, and it's got Marvel previews in it. Blood Hunt 2, and it's got Blood Hunt Diaries in it and everything like that. So probably what I do is wind up Saturday mornings, if not before then, go ahead and do some Marvel previews. Y'all let me know. Like I said, this ain't just my channel. This is our channel, the Rock With Me Nation. Every show is DOB. I ain't saying, I'm just saying with the Rock With Me Nation. Let me keep up with these notes. Here's the interview. Wait. Man, dadgummit. Hold on. Do me a favor, if you could, Libro. If you could, could you send that to my email? If you could send that to my email, because these comments gonna disappear after the show is over and everything like that. If you could send that to my email, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Yes, Libro. Man, listen, I love that. Fan for collecting. It's questionable that 300 count for Miles. Are they including the Ultimate Spider-Man issues that predate Miles? I was reading the Black Panther comic book, and they said Miles Morales Spider-Man Legacy issue 300. I can't tell you what they counted because I don't follow Miles like that, and I don't want them to speak on the character. I don't. Hey, if Hill needs someone to take over the writing on Ultimate Black Panther, they're not gonna do that. They're not going. Like I said, I'm a firm believer that I have ostracized myself in regard. I have alienated myself from the MCU and Marvel Comics. I believe they feel like I'm villain number one. Like I just don't want them to succeed. It's contrary to popular belief. I do want you to succeed. I do. I really, really do. I've been rocking with y'all since I was a kid. So I don't want you to. I don't want you to fail. Like that's if you fail, then that means I don't get to see Black Panther on screen. Why would I want you to fail? I want you to succeed. But you not Panther. No problem, bro. And Flash. Yeah, thank you so much for that, man. The lifestyle of reviews works for me. Thank you. I like it. I think it's. I don't mind doing the reviews. I don't. Shout out to my daughter, the one that you've seen come in here, Jalea. She showed me how to edit the videos and everything like that. But I like being able to interact with. I'm more of a talk show host type of influencer, radio show host. So I like to interact with it. If the thing is you want to know whether or not you should go read if you're a Black Panther fan, I suggest you go pick up Ultimate Black Panther. If you are a Black Panther fan, it's not a bad read. If you've enjoyed Black Panther reads before, this is an enjoyable Black Panther read. If you wanted something different, it's a little bit different. The artwork, the colors are absolutely astounding. So you're not going to be disappointed for that. This is a new, and when I say new, it's new because it's got some new nuances to it in regards to T'Challa and everything. We got to meet T'Chaka in issue 1. We saw how he passed away. This is a new interpretation of Ra and Khonshu. So you get to see, and we don't even know how this is going to turn out. Imagine, if you will, in this universe, that Ra, Khonshu, and T'Challa are all on the same team. And when it's all said and done, that would be something that we've never gotten before, a fully united Africa. He ain't never got that story told before. Also, anyone who feels a way about the genes of T'Challa not being showcased, Hill says it's coming. You know what, Leesboro? Thank you for that. What I will say is this, in regards to T'Challa, in regards to Hill's writing style, he hasn't written, this is me, I'm not speaking for anybody else. He has not given, I understand how some people feel, but compartmentalizing. Some people are using taking their feelings from how Ryan Coogler portrayed T'Challa, and they're bringing it over to the comic books. That's wrong. That is wrong. That is dead ass wrong. Brian Hill, to me, like Eve Ewing, has done a great job in subtly letting us know T'Challa not stupid. T'Challa not stupid. Shuri is supposed to be designing the weapons for Wakanda based on her job description in Brian Hill's comics. So anybody that's having an issue with Shuri being able to do what she's doing in Brian Hill's comic, that person might be a misogynist. That's what I'm gonna say. That person might be a misogynist. That person is either a misogynist, or that person has allowed themselves to start sipping the Kool-Aid. They don't know how to disseminate. They don't know how to compartmentalize. They might be more of a follower than a leader. Me, I'm able to sit there and look at it, because the people that had something to say about T'Challa's intellect in Brian Hill's run, by and large, are the same people that had something to say about his intellect in Eve Ewing's run. And damn, Eve went above and beyond to write that dude that he wasn't dependent on nobody else to get what he needed. So, Mr. Hill, I'm not, well, if you following me, you know I'm not what, no, you doing what you're doing. You doing what you're doing. I need to catch up on Exiles. I've got the set, but I'm super bad. Me and you both. Me and you both. And Mr. Snipes, Wesley Snipes, New Jack City. I know you played Blade, but I prefer New. It's not an indictment on the comic book. The comic book is good. It's well written. But and shout out to Whatnot. I don't know when the hell y'all got in the comic books, but damn. It's not an indictment on the comic book. It's a good read. It is. I know what it is. I don't want to say it. Popularity. Popularity. I have not done an Exile review yet and it not be well received, i.e. the comic book is being well received. It's the popularity though. It is, because everybody is checking for everything else aside from Exile, but I do have it. You're absolutely right, Mr. Snipes. I apologize, bro. I gotta run it through, and this is why I'm talking about doing videos the way that I'm doing it, the way we're doing it here, where we do the live videos. I would much rather, because I can go through them. I can go through them. I can go through them. We can talk about Exile. As a matter of fact, Flash by Night, I would say this, and if you down for it, big dog, I'm down for it too. You let me know when you gonna finish. I'll finish. And bro, we can chop it up and do a joint live if you want to, because I don't know too many people talking about Exile. I don't know too many people talking about Exile. I definitely don't know two brothers that have read the entire series and could talk about it and everything like that. So if you would love to do something like that, man, I'd love to do it. Like I said, it's a good read. If you have not picked up Exile, hey, it's not a bad read. It's not. The 6 issues of Exile is better than that 15-issue run of John Ritter. And I mean that in more than one way. I mean that in more than one way, because that story is well written. I mean that in more than one way. What's the email? OETH. Let me do it like this. I'm finna put it in here right now, so you'll have it. There you go, right there. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Libro. I might come back later on tonight once I jump into that thing and pause. What now? Do I need to say pause? I might come back later on after I read it, but yeah, I'm definitely going to get it. Check out the email. Eve Ewing, Black Panther 10 next week, man. This run or two solo T'Challa Boots night. Yes, that's the glass half full mentality, Juju. Thank you so much for that. That's the glass half full mentality. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, I enjoy it. I can honestly say both them runs better than, and I don't even know. Both them runs better than what we got in that 15-issue run, but I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to see what's going on. I'm hoping issue 10 do what it need to do. Like, I'm here for it. I got Khadisi Mall. I got Telly. I don't want issue 10 to be a whimper. I don't. I want it to be what it's gonna be. You got me built up. I'm picking it up. I need that big payoff. I do. I need that big payoff. I also need better animation like pre-Disney era. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Mr. Theo, before we get out of here, I got a quick question. Has Luke Cage game where there's a Luke Cage game? I got Luke Cage. Gang War. If you're talking about Gang War was a 4-issue limited series. So it's over with. I personally dislike MCU synergy in comics. Maybe do both. Do a live review, and then you can do a breakdown with the actual comic strip where you tell the story in detail like Comics Explained. Okay, appreciate that. Thank you. My brother from another. I like that. Costume changes are fine, but when alter character personalities and backstories to match the films, you lose me. This is true. This is true. I like that. Flash by Night. Whatnot done messed around and became like 20% of my. Hey, I'm sitting there like, wait, y'all did Creed? And y'all doing Exile too? And this what got me. So now I find that when I walk into my comic book store, you know they got the big 2 right there, right? So the big 2, I already got my stuff pulled in my bin. So like, hey, now I find myself going over to the independent table too. Like, what y'all got on over here? What y'all got going on over here? So yeah, you absolutely, that'll work for me. Let me get on the job. Yeah, man, like man, say less, man. Like, I like it. Like I'm on issue. I want to say issue, because I don't want to tell you nothing wrong. I don't. Give me a second. Like I said, y'all, boy, listen, this thing here be something serious. Boy, you get caught up in these comments, you be like, boy, issue 4. And I think it's a 6-issue limited series. So I'm at issue 4. So that's what it is. Also, if I could share this with y'all and everything like this. So look, late breaking news. Y'all ready? This, y'all finna get a scoop. Y'all finna get a scoop. Now, you're not hearing it nowhere from it, nowhere else. This a scoop. This a scoop. You hearing it from here. So y'all know how this table look and everything. Y'all see the wall behind me and everything like that. So yes, the table is gonna be shifted. And do you know why the table gonna be turned around? Because we need to show this side of the wall right here. See, we ain't got nothing right there. We gotta do something with this right here. We do. Sooner than later. Sooner than later. Because I got something coming next week. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Oh, I got something coming next week. This table got to be turned, because it's going to be something. We just got to fill out this wall. We got to do something with this wall right here. We got to, because you know what I ain't been doing? First of all, let me clear my voice a little bit. First of all, shout out to all the veterans out there. Shout out to all the veterans and all the active duty personnel. Shout out to John Stewart, Big Dog. Shout out to Frank Castle. Shout out to Cap Mary. Shout out to Solo. Shout out to Solo. So this side right here. I don't think I've done my due diligence in y'all know I'm a veteran. Y'all know I'm a veteran. I say veteran, not veteran, veteran. Y'all know I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all also know I'm a huge football fan. I don't think I have been doing enough to represent the armed forces. I don't think I've been doing enough to display the fact that I'm a veteran, that I'm proud of being a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. Once a Marine, always Marine. I don't believe I've done enough to display that. So, y'all know we got them G.I. Joe action figures. Y'all know we got a plethora. I didn't even know how that happened. And I got to do a review on this because I got to do a review on how it happened. Y'all know I got 11 Valorverse action figures. I can't tell you how that happened, but they do need to be displayed. So I got something coming next week that's gonna make this wall right here, this wall right here, this wall right here, this wall right here. Y'all gonna be like, damn. Y'all for the Rock With Me Nation. Keep up with these notes. Issue 10 will jump off to something new. I'm listening. I'm looking forward to it. I don't want that the evaluating is running a Black Panther. Let me see. I don't want that the evaluating is Evian is run Black Panther to end because it was my first comic book I've ever bought, and she's done some great work. She did. Please like, share, subscribe if you can. I hate talk testing. It messed up like that Luke Cage game. That's all right. Interpretation and context, I figured out. Interpretation and context, I figured out. All spooky now. All suki now. Who the hell is in Jobu? Where's Frank? No black race, SWAT, X-Men, none of that. So yeah, I think y'all gonna like it. I believe it's gonna move the needle. So far, watch this. So y'all know me. We like to do first over here with the Rock With Me Nation, because I look at it like this. If we got it, and I say if we, as in if one of us got it, then all of us got it, right? Right. So what I'm looking at doing next week, to say 79 days, what I'm looking at doing is moving the needle for the channel. Moving the needle for the channel. Y'all need to know I do things here at this channel so that we can have access to it here. we might not get anywhere else. So if you see Black Panther stuff here that you ain't necessarily seeing someplace else and you want me to crack that thing open, just let me know. Y'all see the Dora Milaje handbook back there. Y'all see the Black Panther Wakanda Atlas. Y'all see the Black Panther, the Ultimate Guide. Next week, because we have been our due diligence, we have the Wakanda Forever comic book series on the way to the house. Yes, I'd already did a review on it, but it's on the way to the house. That's Wakanda Forever, Spider-Man, Wakanda Forever, X-Men, Wakanda Forever, and Avengers, Wakanda Forever. Those stories have a story arc involving Nakia, Malice. So we're going to get that. We'll have that. That way we'll be able to research. Also, let me see what else we got going on. Because I'm about up out of here. I'm about up out of here, but I want to make sure I keep y'all abreast of what we got going. I have put together a Wakandan villain team. I missed the live, man. I'm bad. No, you good, right? You good. I put together my own villain team for Wakanda. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Claw, you got to be there. Shadow Tracker, that makes sense. Shadow Tracker, I know G.I. Joe Classified, but that makes sense. Claw, Shadow Tracker, my boy got locks. Kraven the Hunter, that makes sense. Kraven the Hunter, that makes sense. Crossbones, that makes sense. Crossbones. And since we need a female antagonist, right? I'm talking action figures here, so stay with me. Action figures, right? The Valorverse, Pandora. I think Pandora would go hand in hand with Kraven, to be perfectly honest with you. Because I'm really not, I don't see a female action figure from Marvel Legends that could go along with that. But Pandora from Valorverse, you think about that for a second. Claw, not the MCU version, the comic book version. Crossbones, Shadow Tracker, Kraven, Pandora. That's a nice villain team for Wakanda. Notice I didn't say Eric Killmonger because Eric Killmonger is not a bad guy in my universe. No, actually, all of Wakanda is united under my universe. So M'Baku, Eric, yeah, Wakanda, yeah, one nation. One nation under a group, getting down just for the funk of it. That's how we do it, right, Women Nation. But still, I'm not surprised that you have that. I don't know how it happened. He'll tweeted me. It's on what? Yes, thank y'all so much. He said he tweeted him. It's ongoing. Brian Hill, you got Ultimate Black Panther. We rocking what you're doing. We pick. So when after Blood Hunt, damn it, we coming back. We ain't going nowhere, Brian. We ain't going nowhere. What's going with your stalker on egg? Why are people so shook all of a sudden? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. We got gosh darn it, good move. Man, listen, we picking up what y'all putting down. Thank you. So we heard it here first. Brian Hill has announced that Ultimate Black Panther will be an ongoing. Eve, please, Dr. Ewan, come on, Queen. 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 We need you to do. We need you to come through with that, Queen. We do. We need you to come through with that. We need that. We need that. So, because if y'all both got it, we can. Hasbro. We need them action figures. We need the action figure with the Paulding, as my brother D Real say, with the Paulding, right there. Right. We need that. And if you want to make sure we get the motorcycle that we got in the Wolverine, because T'Challa do got a motorcycle, We got money we're trying to spend. Now, that's one thing I can say about the Black Panther fan group. Recast T'Challa, Council of Wakanda. Let me say it one more time. That's one thing I can say about Recast T'Challa, Council of Wakanda, Black Panther fan group. We're gonna spend money. So you want to spend some money? Black Panther fan group gonna spend some money. Recast T'Challa gonna spend some money. Council of Wakanda gonna spend some money. The Rock with, look at the numbers for the Rock with Me Nation. Just look at the numbers. Look at it. Okay, we're going on over there and look at D-Real. Now I know them numbers don't really look like that, but you need to know we're speaking for more than that. More than that. More than that. We're trying to spend some money. We're trying to spend some money, not what you want us to spend money on. Don't work like that. Don't work like that. That's gold. Eve Ewing, Black Panther action figure. Brian Hill, Black Panther action figure. You can either do that as a 2-pack, or you can give us the motorcycle with T'Challa. You didn't gave somebody else from G.I. Joe classified a motorcycle. You didn't gave the Baroness a motorcycle. You didn't gave Natasha Romanoff a motorcycle. You didn't gave Squirrel Girl a motorcycle. You didn't gave Frank Castle a motorcycle. You didn't gave Ghost Rider. You can give my dog to, ain't no black action figure got no motorcycle. I ain't talking about that toy biz from Blade. I ain't. So you can get T'Challa, you can give T'Challa his own motorcycle, and we can be Gucci. We can be Gucci. So go ahead and do that, because we like spending money. Marvel Comics, Dr. Eve Ewing, issue 11. We like spending money. You see me, right? You see me. You see me? You see me. We like spending money. We like spending money. You want us to spend some money? Give us what we're looking for. Give it. Come on, you'll say final comical. Give us what we're looking for so we can spend some change. Give us what we're looking for. Y'all know we the #1 demographic when it comes to spending money on perishable items. Anyway, that's my time. I'm out. Man, I hope you like it. Juju, thank you so much for that. Kamoyu, thank you so much for that. And let me get on up here to my brother that was dropping all tons of knowledge in regards to Brian Hill. Thank you so much. I do not want to forget, and I want to make sure I give this brother his props. Flash by night. Me and Flash by Night gonna link up, do some stuff. Make sure I get to my brother. Where is he? Libro. Thank you so much. We got Libro up in here and everything like that. Brian Michael Hill, that run is gonna keep going, and I'm going to keep bringing comic book reviews. Shout out to my brother Juju. I am going to mix and match, do some of this, do some of that, and everything like that. So we can go ahead and get this stuff on up out of here and everything. Well, you know what I'm probably going to do? He ain't on the video. He don't know this. So y'all know how we do Just Vibes, me and D-Real. Yeah. So me and D-Real doing Just Vibes this Friday. It's going to be on my channel, right? My big brother don't know this, but my big brother is going to be the official, unofficial guest. Yes, I'm going to interview my big brother, because my big brother is talented and an actor, and he think I ain't seeing him like that. So we're going to interview my brother D-Real on Friday. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. It's going to be funny. Anyway, click, like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all so much. Like I said, keep your notifications on. If you are not rocking with my brother Be Real, go check out his channel. Make sure you got notifications on. He does his lives normally 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. I may come back with another, because y'all see what I got going on. Clearly, I got a lot of comic books to review and everything like that. Who knows? Maybe I'll come back and actually do the comic book review breakdown on Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther 2 by Brian Hill. Click, like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Remember how we do this. Take care of yourself, right? Because I want to be able to talk to you and not talk about you. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.